The Battle of Mine Run, also known as Payne's Farm, or New Hope Church, or the Mine Run Campaign, was conducted in Orange County, Virginia, in the American Civil War, an unsuccessful attempt of the Union Army of the Potomac to defeat the Confederate Army of Northern Virginia. It was marked by false starts and low casualties and ended hostilities in the Eastern Theater for the year. Background: after the Battle of Gettysburg in July, Confederate Gen. Robert E. Lee and his command retreated back across the Potomac River into Virginia. Union Commander Maj. Gen. George G. Meade was widely criticized for failing to pursue aggressively and defeat Lee's army. Meade planned new offensives in Virginia for the fall. His first attempt was a series of inconclusive duels and maneuvers in October and November known as the Bristow Campaign. In late November, Meade attempted to steal a march through the wilderness of Spotsylvania and strike the right flank of the Confederate Army south of the Rapidan River. Meade had intelligence reports that Lee's army, half the size of Meade's Army of the Potomac, was split in two, separated by Clark's Mountain, with the two flanks anchored at Mine Run and Liberty Mills, over 30 miles apart. His plan was to cross the Rapidan at points beyond Maj. Gen. J.E.B. Stuart's cavalry screen, overwhelm the right flank and then follow up with the remainder. Unlike Maj. Gen. Joseph Hooker's plan in the Chancellorsville campaign earlier that year on essentially the same ground, Meade planned no diversions. He intended a lightning strike with his entire army. The army marched on November 25 and got off to a good start, aided by fog on Clark's Mountain, which screened his movements from Confederate lookouts. However, Maj. Gen. William H. French's Third Corps got bogged down in fording the river at Jacobs Ford, causing traffic jams when they moved their artillery to Germana Ford, where other units were attempting to cross. Battle speed had escaped Meade, who was furious with French, and this allowed Lee time to react. Lee ordered Maj. Gen. Jubilee Early, in temporary command of Ewell's Second Corps, to march east on the Orange Turnpike to meet French's advance near Payne's Farm. Brig. Gen. Joseph B. Carr's division of French's corps attacked twice. Maj. Gen. Edward Allegheny Johnson's division counterattacked, but was scattered by heavy fire and broken terrain. After dark, Lee withdrew to prepared field fortifications along Mine Run. The next day the Union Army closed on the Confederate position. Meade planned a heavy artillery bombardment followed by Maj. Gen. Governor K. Warren's Second Corps attack in the south, then Maj. Gen. John Sedgwick's Sixth Corps in the north an hour later. Lee planned an assault for December 2 that would have exploited the dangling left flank of the Union line, discovered the previous day by Maj. Gen. Wade Hampton's cavalry. Although the Union bombardment began on schedule, the major attack did not materialize. Meade concluded that the Confederate line was too strong to attack and retired during the night of December 1–2, ending the fall campaign. Lee was chagrined to find he had no one left in his front to attack. Aftermath: the Army of the Potomac went into winter quarters at Brandy Station, Virginia. Mine Run had been Meade's final opportunity to plan a strategic offensive prior to the arrival of Ulysses S. Grant as General-in-Chief the following spring. Lee also regretted the inconclusive results. He was quoted as saying, "I am too old to command this army. We never should have permitted those people to get away." Confederate hopes of repeating the Chancellorsville triumph had been dashed.